Oversight is now in session. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Thompson Reeder.
Present.
Senator Bernstetter. Senator Searpoy. Senator Coleman. Senator Fitzwater. Senator Koenig. Senator Rizzo. And Senator Roberts.
Seeing that we have a quorum, I now move that we go into executive session. Do I have a second? I have a second. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. We are now in executive session. I move that we bring Senate substitute for Senate Bill 35 before the committee. Do I have a second? I have a second. The bill is now before the committee. Do we have any discussion on the bill? Seeing none. I move that we do pass Senate substitute for Senate Bill 35. Do I have a second? I have a second. Any discussion? Seeing none. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Thompson Reeder.
Aye.
Senator Bernstetter. Senator Searpoy. Senator Coleman. Senator Fitzwater. Senator Koenig. Senator Rizzo. And Senator Roberts.
By 8-0, you have voted to pass Senate substitute for Senate Bill 35. I now move that we bring up Senate substitute for Senate Committee substitute for Senate Bill 92 before the committee. Do I have a second? I have a second. The bill is now before the committee. Any discussion? Seeing none. I now move that we do pass Senate substitute for Senate Committee substitute for Senate Bill 92. Do I have a second? I have a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Thompson Reeder.
No.
Senator Bernstetter. Senator Searpoy. Senator Coleman. Senator Fitzwater. Senator Koenig. Senator Rizzo. Senator Roberts. Senator Coleman. And Senator Fitzwater.
By your vote of 5-3, you have do pass Senate substitute for Senate Committee substitute for Senate Bill 92. I now move that we go out of the executive session. Do I have a second? I have a second. We will now hear House Bill 131, Representative Griffith. Good morning.
Good morning.
Always a face I like to see. We're ready when you are.
Madam Chair and members of the committee, good morning. It's always a pleasure to be over here and to see a lot of familiar faces once again. For the record, I'm Representative Dave Griffith. I represent the 60th District, which is right here in Jefferson City. Today I'm presenting before you House Bill 131. House Bill 131 passed out of the House 158-0. This is the biweekly pay for our state employees. This is really an effort, and this bill came to me from the Office of Administration, and it really is an effort to try and meet some of the needs that our state employees have. And this year we passed the 8.7% COLA for state employees and trying to address the shortages we have in compensation packages. This is just another effort to be able to try to make life easier for our state employees. This will move them from 24 paychecks a year to 26 paychecks, so there'll be two months there where they will receive 3 paychecks. I've heard some very positive comments that have come from a lot of our state employees, and Really why it's so important to me is that the majority of the workforce in my district are state employees. I have 15,000 state employees in my district. So trying to meet their needs, and when I was knocking doors and talking with them, many of them talked about the pay. They talked about compensation packages. They talked about how often they're paid. And for a lot of them, and for many of you that have worked where you get paid every 2 weeks, you can make your plans around there. For some of them, and being paid on the 1st and the 15th, there were times when they were short for a weekend and they couldn't do some things. So this is an effort to try and address some of those issues and try to show our state employees how much we really care about them, and trying to meet those needs. So with that, I'll be glad to take any questions. That was easy.
Do we have anyone wishing to testify in favor of House Bill 131? Please be sure to fill out a witness form.
Hannah Swan with the Office of Administration. I just want to go on record in support of this bill.
Thank you. Do we have any questions for this witness? Seeing none, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anyone wishing to testify against? Anyone wishing to testify in favor? Anyone for informational purposes only? Seeing none. This concludes our hearing on House Bill 131 and concludes our, I move that we adjourn. Do I have a second? We are adjourned.